The Johnson family had just moved into their new home. It was a large, old mansion with a dark and eerie history. They knew that it had once been the site of several gruesome murders, but they didn't believe in ghosts. But from the moment they moved in, strange things began to happen. Doors would slam shut on their own, objects would move by themselves, and they heard strange noises coming from the walls. At first, they tried to ignore it, telling themselves that it was just their imagination. But as time went on, the disturbance became more frequent and more intense. One night, the youngest daughter, Lily, woke up screaming. Her parents rushed to her side, but she was inconsolable. She kept saying that something was inside her, that it was trying to take over. At first, Lily's parents dismissed her claims as just her imagination. They told her that there was nothing to be afraid of, and that she was safe in their new home. But as the strange occurrences continued, and Lily's behavior became increasingly erratic, her parents couldn't deny that there was something truly sinister at play. They tried everything they could think of to help their daughter, taking her to doctors and therapists, but nothing seemed to make a difference. As the days went by, Lily's condition worsened, and her parents began to fear for their own safety. She became more and more dangerous, and her attacks on her family members became increasingly violent. One night, she cornered her father in the living room, wielding a kitchen knife with a dead look in her eyes. He tried to reason with her, to plead with her to stop, but her expression remained blank. With a scream, she lunged at him, plunging the knife into his chest. He stumbled backward, gasping for breath as blood poured from the wound. Lily stood over him, then turned her attention to her mother, who had come running at the sound of the commotion. She attacked her with the same ferocity, slashing and stabbing until her mother lay motionless on the floor, a pool of blood spreading around her. As her parents lay dead, Lily quickly glanced to the bedroom door of her older brother, who had barricaded himself inside. She smashed the door down with an axe while releasing a blood-curdling scream. She quickly grabbed him and broke his neck with an unnatural strength that seemed somewhat demonic. The screams of her family members echoed through the house, never to be heard again. As dawn broke on the morning after the massacre, the Johnson family lay dead, their bodies mutilated and lifeless. And as for Lily, she was nowhere to be found. Police say there have been sightings of a little girl from the upstairs window with what appeared to be a shadowy figure standing behind her, as if it was controlling a sweet innocent puppet. Thank you for watching. If you would like to hear a story, write it in the comments and subscribe.